Like how they had Captain America was like getting it, and then they had Black Panther like, and then they like started fighting together. Like that was good.
They jumped in the water and they're like, let's make this more difficult. They jumped in the water, we're waist deep in water.
Somebody should be on the hill, just like, why are they even? What the heck?
In the water.
Why are we? You guys are both pretty. Like what the heck?
He like smoked Captain America, dude. He
did. Like Captain America was getting it, and then Black Panther was like, that vibranium, boy.
Yeah.
He's like, you ain't got these vibranium boots.
I've got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach on in my pocket and see what it is that I'm about to...
What's up? Welcome to the first episode of What's Happening.
What's happening?
What's happening? As you saw the disclaimer at the beginning of the video, take heed to that. We may actually have that like play at the bottom. Probably cut this out.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Oh, that too. Yeah, because this is going to be. I have to add that onto the thing. This is going to be filled with spoilers, and
Wakanda.
Yeah.
That's a spoiler.
That it. Yeah.
It depends. I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
They're probably in space.
And we're going to talk about that, actually.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to talk about that. But, okay, I am Lord Magnus with my man, Rob Revenge.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you. Good to be seen in these trying times.
Yes, indeed.
So, I mean, I guess let's just jump right in. Let's talk about Wakanda in space. So, we're going to talk about, we're talking about What If, right?
We can start by talking about What If. Right now, there's 3 episodes out. Mm-hmm. It's been a couple days since the 3rd episode came out. And the first 2 felt like they were kind of connected. This new one, not as much. Because when I watched it... Well, I watched it originally and then forgot what it was about and then watched it again. And I was like, holy shit, the Avengers are dying. And then Hank Pym's the bad guy. What the hell? But, yeah. So I don't really see a connection as much between that. And the other ones.
I don't either, because the other ones, like the first one was, what if, Peggy. I guess the other ones were more Marvel, I guess.
Yeah.
Hopeful.
Well, it's the multiverse, so anything is possible.
Right. True.
And I guess they're not really supposed to be connected, but it kind of felt like they were, I guess, a little bit. But
I feel like everything that they have done is connected, and I think this is going to be connected somehow for 2 reasons. One, the Watcher in the first one at the end of the episode really hammered home that he was like, I cannot, will not, shall not, could sever not ever in the hells of devils interfere. And first of all, if you're a Marvel comic, first of all, nigga, you lying. You interfere any chance you get. Like, I don't know what this rule is, but you literally go back and they slap you on the wrist about it. So
how many Watchers are there? Isn't there like 3 or 4 or something like that?
There is, yeah.
With this giant old baby.
Right, with giant heads just observing. Like,
I'm glad they can't interact with us because I don't want that shit anywhere near me.
Oh man, yeah. So I feel like that right there, something is going to happen in What If that's going to change the MCU stuff. I think. Yeah. Because in the Watcher is obviously going to interfere, whether it be in introducing the Fantastic Four.
I really hope they introduce Doctor Doom.
That would be
like amazing.
Yes,
they introduce Doctor Doom.
He needs to be done right, because Doctor Doom, and I know that's your dude. Like he's so complicated.
I'm so glad that Butters isn't here right now, because he would do that fucking. It's good to see you, my friend. From movies.
From Silver Surfer. Yeah,
I'm always just so mad because when Doctor Doom gets brought up, and I'm like, God, you're doing this on the fucking. He was running the Silver Surfer.
I know, right? You know what's funny is he does that to you, and then he does me because Magneto is my guy. That awful parody movie that we watched, we had to screen. I don't remember what it was called.
Oh,
I think Kim Kardashian was in it, but X-Men had just come out and it was hot. and dude's name was Magneat, Neato, and he had like spoons and forks and stuff. It was just awful. And every time Butters gets, he brings that up. So yeah, he just.
Yeah, it's probably because we make fun of him all the time.
I probably
is. Constantly make fun of him. And then he does every once in a while to us, and we're like, that son of a bitch!
Right! God, he's a lump of cheese! Like, yeah, that's probably exactly what that is. But no, so...
What if, yes.
I do... No, you're fine. I do think that all of that's going to end up being connected. I just think it's interesting because the other two were kind of... I think they're going to be more connected. And this was just kind of to show, hey... we can actually show some dark stuff. Because, I mean, like, they're not coming back in that universe. Like, they're dead. Like, he murdered.
Well, like, you know, that new episode when she goes to put the lithium stuff or whatever, lithium dioxide or whatever that is in his neck, and he just slumps over dead. Nick Fury, what in the fuck did you just do?
Right.
And at least in the episode, they're like, well, she's in jail. It's like, oh, good.
Right.
And then she breaks out and beats the shit out of everybody, and it's like the coolest thing in the whole episode. And you're like, how about that?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Black Widow is quietly a very cool character, honestly, that I think was maybe underused throughout the MCU.
Yeah. And it's really funny that they made fun of her like posing in Black Widow.
Yes.
Which we will talk about that.
We will. Yes.
I finally saw it.
Yeah, that and that was good. But okay, but no. So this episode, I think it was just to show like, we're going to show you, you know, some dark stuff because they murdered those Avengers.
Oh my god, dude! Thor got shot in the heart by an arrow.
Yeah,
I was like, I didn't even know Hawkeye could do that.
Right?
Why doesn't he just do that to everyone if he can kill Thor?
Exactly. And I guess Loki rules the planet now in that particular universe too.
It was a
and I guess they're going to do like
army, and he also had what's his name, the dude that protects the vault.
Oh, the Destroyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that was also in Thor 1. He picks up that thing. I forget what it's called.
Oh, yeah, the casket.
Ice.
Yeah, the Jotunheim. I don't remember the... It's something by his casket is what it is.
Yeah, all those guys are dead.
Yeah.
They're fucking dead.
Yep. Yep. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they totally killed a lot of people, including Avengers in this. So I feel like... I think maybe that was just to say, buckle up. We might show something else.
Well... They pitched. I read they pitched Spider-Man turning into a spider instead of becoming Spider-Man.
Yeah,
like he's a
spider.
Yeah,
man,
and it was going to be like dark.
Man,
and Disney was like, hell no. And they're like, well, what about zombies? And they're like, all right, fine.
I would have liked to see the Spider-Man.
Especially if it was like dark and graphic. Does he make a web and like get stuck in it and he just comes down and eats them?
I would have liked to see that.
Yes, I want to see that. But Disney's like, no, but you can see zombies.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what? My son is so hyped for that because he reads the...
I haven't read any of them.
I read a couple. They're not bad.
Isn't it because of the Sentry or something like that?
Well, initially, I think, yes. But what happens is, like, the universe that they're in, they basically eat and zombify everybody. I think, like, Magneto or Doctor Doom. One of them was, like, the last holdouts. And then they basically go into space and they devour Galactus and Silver Surfer. Wow. And then they get the power cosmic. And now they're going to different universes and eating those. And then it just spirals from there. So it's the most.
You're trying to tell me that somebody devoured Galactus?
Yes! And a bit of irony. The Devourer was devoured. Yeah.
Take that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a whole group of them. Like, he showed me the stuff. And I mean...
So how do they still, like, have their powers? Is it like a virus or what?
I honestly cannot remember because it was a while ago. I can't remember.
Well, I guess we'll see there's a what if about it.
Yeah, because I think
I've seen it.
And
have you seen the what if commercial for Hyundai? Where she...
No.
It's the scene from, like... one of them where there's a bunch of like bad guys and she's driving like a brand new Hyundai SUV. It's what? And she drifts it and like knocks a bunch of them flying. I'm like, what the?
What? Is it Black Widow?
No, I don't remember. It's a Hyundai commercial, and it like drifts through like a crowd of bad guys and takes them out. And it's like Hyundai, and I was like, shit.
So the takeaway from that ad is, if you get that, you will be able to plow through some bad guys looking cool. You probably gonna go to jail.
I think it was Captain Carter that was driving it.
That's so funny.
He's like, well, we would have won the war so easily if we had this Hyundai.
That's all we needed. Oh man,
you have to look it up later. You'll be cracking up.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah. That's so funny. Okay, but yeah. So yeah, what if? What else you got? Like, you feel like?
Well, I feel like Wakanda's gonna play a pretty big role. We were talking about Wakanda and space and all that.
Oh yeah. So
at the end of Endgame or in Infinity War, I can't remember which one now. I think it was the end of Endgame. They hinted that Wakanda would be going into space. But my thought behind it is, so in the comics, like, the whole world didn't know about, like, Wakanda, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had, like, secret base and all that, and where they could do all of their, like, science and stuff like that. But if in the MCU they've been publicly revealed, what was it, Civil War?
Yeah.
Where they're revealed as a, country.
Yeah,
maybe even before that.
Well, they were revealed, but they didn't, like, I think by the end of, it wasn't Civil War, I think by the end of Black Panther, they, like, were like, okay, yep, y'all got us, we got a whole bunch of great stuff, we'll start helping out. That's when they were, like, about to start opening those agent or embassies or whatever.
The council and, like, his dad dies in, like, Civil War.
In Civil War, yeah.
Right. That was when it seemed like they were already publicly known because.
Yeah, because everybody thought they were a third world country. Because remember, I was like, that was that thing I was telling, and that's a perfect example of this type of stuff that you're going to see on this particular show here. Why? So everybody in the world thought Wakanda was a third world country and was sending them aid and stuff. What was they doing with that aid?
It's just sitting in a field somewhere.
Right.
They fucking rhinos have been eating real good.
Right. Like they sent us another 10 tons of grain. Oh, we better dump it in the grain field. Like, they just
don't wear pants and shit.
Right. Like what happens to all that stuff? So, but yeah, so like everybody knew they was third world country, but thought they were, but they didn't know that they had all that, vibranium and extra stuff. So they knew of them, but they didn't find out that they were awesome until the end of Black Panther. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, my whole thing is that they've got to be in space because where else are they going to do their top secret shit? Mm-hmm. So saying, oh hey, we're going to help you get into space, and they're like, hold up, we've already been in space for probably a long time, and that was my whole point was the nation of what is it? What are they? Oh, I always forget this. What are they called when they're in space and they have it's like they show them 2,000 years in the future and they've got like a whole fucking system.
Oh, the Empire. Yeah, that was a comic book. Yeah, the Galactic Empire of Wakanda. Yeah. That's because that's what's happening in the comics now.
Yeah, that's inevitable. That's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. And we'll have to do some digging. I wonder how and when the Wakandans first went to space. Actually,
1540.
1540.
We can talk about it. We'll talk about that.
1540. Yeah. Wow.
But anyways,
yeah. Rip.
I don't know. I think What If's good. I enjoy it. I think the first and second episode are really, really solid. The third one, it was kind of standalone. It was all right.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the fact that they don't. You don't get a trailer at the end of it, so you don't know what the next one's going to be. But they always put something out on Twitter. Well, they do character posters.
Well, there could be a sequel too for the second episode because they showed Captain Marvel and Captain America.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's actually another reason. And then we'll move on. That's actually another reason why, and I think that's what you were saying. Why I think it's connected is because we know that Chadwick Boseman is appearing in, I think they said 4 episodes, and he's already done one.
4 of them?
Yeah, he did. He was able. Yeah, he finished them before he died.
That's awesome.
And so I kind of feel like at least one of those episodes is probably him in the MCU Black Panther.
Well,
but the other ones may be him with the Star-Lord one.
The Guardians of the Multiverse episode. like in the trailer where they do the little like circle shot.
Oh, where the prism and I love that intro to that show. Like his Jeffrey Wright's who's voicing the Watcher. The voiceover is so dope, and then like the prism and like trying to see all the different scenes and figure out what I can see is. Well, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, their new intro is sweet.
Yeah,
I actually really like it a lot. And the next thing I just watched Black Widow, and I forget what it was. I think it was Endgame that started that intro. But when that comes on the screen, you're just like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Black Widow a solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah. Yep.
I think it's better than all 3 Iron Man movies, and I think it's better than Thor 1.
Okay.
It's visually stunning.
Yeah.
It's kind of long, but it's like a revenge story.
Yeah.
And also, Red Guardian's superpower is to get the shit kicked out of him because it happens the whole movie. Like he did nothing. Like the only thing that he did that entire movie was fucking sing, arm wrestle, and then distract the Taskmaster by getting the shit kicked out of him for like a solid 10 to 15 minutes.
That was it. like that was it. Like, bruh. And then so
like I enjoyed him. I'm not I had a little talking shit, but that's what happened.
Right.
It is what it is. I got the shit kicked out of him the whole movie.
Right.
But he also had a heart of gold.
He did. He did.
Covered in tattoos. Mm-hmm. So I had the first mutant in it, and I feel like the general guy who was a bad guy was a mutant. And my only thing with Black Widow was that she just like got away. Like General Ross showed up and was like, "Hey, I guess you just crashed this whole motherfucking science lab in the fucking field." And this farmer over here is pissed because he landed on his fucking flock of sheep. Get out of here, you rascal! You're not a world felon anymore. And she's like, "Okay, are you sure you don't want me to drive a bulldozer because I shit up?" And he's like, "No, get out of here. We got guys to do that."
Gets up on the way out. I'd be more than happy
She's
to.
like, "Okay," and he's like, "Hold on. You're an Avenger." Bye, I'm gonna go see my friends.
Oh man,
she's gone.
Oh,
General Ross turns around and he's like, "All right, boys, let's get to work." We got a big old mess to clean up, and they do it, and everybody bitches, and it goes on. I did not know when that movie was going to be set, and when they were like, "She's a world fugitive," I was like, "Oh shit, this is set after during Civil War."
Right.
Like, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think was it between? Yeah, because it was after.
It's definitely before she dies.
Well, it is most definitely before that. Yes. This is not her coming back. It is most definitely before that. But you're right though. It's a 7 is fair. I'd
go as high as 7.5. Somebody really argue with me.
I liked Yelena more than
Is that the blonde-haired girl?
Yeah, I liked her more than I liked.
We called her Blonde Widow.
Nice.
We didn't know.
I was
like, hey, because there's so many. I was like, is there like a fucking teal widow?
Right. How is everybody just a black widow? Like, those company picnics are murder. Like, how you guys, hey, Black Widow? Where's that Black Widow? Like, that's how you guys know each other? Like, what the heck?
Well, looks like Mauve Widow won the raffle.
Mauve Widow. Pink Widow? Can you go grab the prize, please? Purple Widow?
Like a fucking cartwheel and kicks it.
Oh, Blonde Widow is good. Oh my god, that's good. But no, I liked her character, and I hope she ends up, which I think she will, because I mean...
Yeah, because she's going after Hawkeye.
Right.
So she's probably going to be in the fucking TV show, I bet.
Yeah, because I think she's probably going to be the antagonist on that show.
Yeah, that's a good thought.
Because the Hawkeye TV show is, I think, either they wrapped filming or they're about to wrap filming, but I think it comes out next year.
I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
So she's after... And the other thing, too, is what is it? Was she on Falcon, Winter Soldier, Madam Hydra?
Yes.
Fontaine. I can't even fucking try her.
The Countess.
I can read it.
De la
Rocha.
Allegra.
Fontaine,
No. Countess Allegra de la. Yeah, she got the longest name ever. Whew.
And that's why I was like, it's Madam Hydra.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I said spoilers, so there's that.
I mean, it's a spoiler.
They haven't said it yet, have they? But that's who it is.
No, but I mean, I think they've alluded to the fact that she's. But yeah, they.
Was she in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or was she in?
No, she was in that. Yeah.
So
because she basically
Black Widow was supposed to come out before that, so that's why.
So Black Widow was supposed to be when you first saw her. So that was supposed to be like, well, who is she for real? Because like they didn't really give a whole lot of. That was my fault, but thank God it didn't fall. But yeah, she didn't give a whole lot of like her name.
Camera guy's dropped again.
Right. Just, calm down, Marv. God, Jesus. This is why we pay you in crackers. Anyway, so
amateur hour here.
But yeah, she was supposed to be introduced in there, and then you got the extra bit of her in freaking Falcon.
Because when she showed up in Falcon and Winter Soldier, I was like, is that fucking Madam Hydra?
Right, that's what,
I was talking to you and you were like, Madam Hydra, and I was like, I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, that's kind of like a really muted reveal, and then come to find out she was supposed to be the end credit scene.
Yeah, she was supposed to be.
Black Widow, I was like, oh. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah.
But, COVID and changing releases and all that other stuff happened. But yeah, so
I guess they filmed Falcon and Winter Soldier before they filmed Black Widow.
No, they had. Well, it was supposed to. Yeah, it was just supposed to, and they might have been filming at the same time. I don't know. I don't know how they do that schedule, but the one was just supposed to be like done before the other, but because it ended up getting pushed back, the other one kept trucking along till it finally beat out the other one because it kept getting.
It could be people when they were filming Black Widow, people got COVID.
Yeah,
or
like all
had to shut down.
Yeah, because I that might have been.
Falcon Winter Soldier was able to film. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah, we had to look it up. But anyways, it doesn't matter.
What's happening?
What else about
that's
Black
it.
Widow? Anything?
I mean, Black Widow. Yeah, no, I mean it was
seven.
A 7 is good. Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's kind of you can't. It's hard to beat something like Doctor Strange being a one-off movie, and like if you told me 7 years ago we were gonna make a Black Widow movie, I would have been like, I don't care. I mean, I'll watch it. I like Black Widow. I think she's way cooler in the comics.
I agree. Than she was in the movies.
I like her. I saw it because it's a Marvel movie, and it really, kind of went past my expectations of what I thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. Like, Taskmaster was kind of lame. Like, we didn't talk about Taskmaster, actually. Taskmaster was probably the one thing that really disappointed me about it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I really wanted Red Guardian to be like, kick some ass, and, that didn't happen. But, Taskmaster, that was kind of disappointing. And I'm kind of upset because the Marvel movies always kill off their fucking bad guy.
Right.
Like, I don't know why they do that. They're like, hey, we got this awesome guy named Ronan, and he's like this really awesome character. And then this guy in the main office he's just sitting there, and he doesn't ever talk or anything, and they have meetings, and he just goes, kill him! They're like, okay, so what should happen to Ronan right now? He should die!
Okay.
Yeah, and they're just like, alright.
He has seniority.
Yeah. He just pulls out a gun, and he's like, if you do not kill Ronan the Accuser, I swear to God, I'm going to kill all of you. And, that's what they do.
I don't understand why. Like,
like Abomination's back. I was fucking shocked. I was like, I'm surprised they didn't kill him in jail.
I got shaped in the neck.
He got shaped in the neck in jail. Like, what happened to Abomination? Oh, don't worry about him.
It's fine. We took care of it.
I was surprised. That surprised me, actually, and I'm actually looking forward to Shang-Chi. But anyways,
I actually am too. But
Black Widow was.
I hope they don't kill the Mandarin. I don't like. Why can't you just do like comic books and let them get away? Like they're supervillains. Okay, it doesn't have to be you kill them. Put them in jail then. That's fine. They can break out. They do it all the time. Arkham literally has a revolving door like in the front. Like they don't even have.
I'm gonna be in here for 5 minutes. All right, I'm out. I learned my lesson.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Like, you just walk in, they give you a mint, and send you out, and you're like, oh, I feel better. I'm not going to do crime.
Refreshing.
Fucking Two-Face gets right outside, flips his coin, shoots the first guy he sees. Like, Arkham is awful.
No one cares. They're just like, all right, bye.
I don't get it. I don't know why they kill their villains. Because you're right.
Yeah.
Like,
not all of them, but most all of them.
Most of them.
Loki's the best one. What happened to him? Fucking died.
Right. Now, and he's like off. Well, I guess they could bring him back multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
But he's literally like outside the timeline now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
But Thanos choked him out, and he's dead.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He totally died.
Yeah,
that's right.
that's what
They
I'm
said his
saying.
existence is over in the timeline.
Coulson, dead.
Yeah. Why did Coulson? And then they brought him back in that show.
And I watched like 3 episodes, and I was like, meh.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
I tried. Yeah. You try. That's all
I
you do.
did too. Well, and then they put out that which should have been a really cool show with Black Bolt and them. What was it called?
Oh, okay.
What's
So somebody
group?
I work with watched it, the Eternals or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, and he was like, it's on Netflix or something.
Yeah, it's
and
on Hulu. It's on
Hulu. I couldn't find it.
Really?
So it's like they took it off. Yeah.
Maybe
it was
they
like
did.
I forgot that HBO after like 3 months they take it off, and so I got all excited, and I got on there, and I was, oh boy, howdy, I'm gonna watch the world, and nothing was on there that I wanted to watch. Godzilla vs Kong was gone, Black Widow was gone, something else I wanted to watch was gone, and I was just
Godzilla Kong's on there now.
dang.
Yeah, it's back now.
Well,
They put it back. It like left for a little bit, but then it's back.
I forgot though. They only do it for like 3 months and then it's gone.
Yeah.
It's like.
Because then
Damn
it like has to be at the movie theater for X amount or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Whatever.
it can't compete with DVD, Blu-ray sales,
Right.
whatever. Yeah.
Right.
VHS cassette tapes. We'll talk about movie trailers.
Somebody's literally watching this and they're like, a cassette tape?
Cassette tape?
What's
What
a
the hell is
cassette
that?
tape? What is he talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Right. That's ancient technology.
Yeah.
Movie trailers. Spider-Man.
Oh my god. Boy.
Were you blown away? That thing has...
I'm not a big Spider-Man fan,
And-
but I like this Spider-Man.
I
And
like...
I
Okay.
didn't think that I would because he's young.
Yeah.
And it's because Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire didn't look like they were
young, though. I don't think he's really as young as he...
Well, they didn't look like they were 18. They looked like they were like 27, and then they're in college and high school. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here! Everybody knows you're Spider-Man,
Right?
You know,
right?
But
But okay.
it's because, I guess it's because they haven't had the like stupid boy meets girl bullshit in all of them. You know what I mean?
Well, I think
that's what like part of
looks like
Spider-Man's all
it's
about.
leaning to that.
It is now,
with
but
MJ,
I feel like after this they don't get him anymore, right? Unless they just full on just buy all of it.
Yeah, well, because there's that rumor
can.
that Disney is looking to acquire Sony, which personally I think is a mistake, but I think it would make more sense to acquire their film division if they do anything. But or they could buy back the rights. But I mean, I would imagine
Disney
Sony
has so much fucking money that I could go outside one night and there would be a fucking like picture of Donald, like Mickey Mouse's ears on the fucking moon, and I'd be like, oh, okay, they did it finally.
Yeah, totally. I expect to see
like
that.
The sun goes down, and as the street lights come on, it goes dun, 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 dun.
I think probably Sunrise. Somehow there would be speakers in space that play the song to Lion King. Like that was just the sun is coming up. Like
The fucking thing was like,
anywhere in the world where you are, it's sunrise. That's what's playing. Like, oh, good morning. Here we go, Disney, right in our day.
we're gonna go and watch them hold up some Lion Kid.
Oh man. Yeah, they have a ridiculous amount of money. But yeah, so the Spider-Man trailer. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just think I think this is a better Spider-Man. His suit is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it that they did the like spider legs.
Oh,
That's
he's like the
amazing.
Iron Spider one.
Well, he's got him in this one.
Oh, I did. I saw that in the trailer.
Yeah,
I saw that in
so
the trailer.
I don't know if he's got multiple suits now, or if he's just
They
got
show
one.
him in a couple of them though.
Yeah.
Like, because there's.
I mean, he's smart. Like he made his own suit basically using
the first
it was
one.
in the back
Yeah.
of the jet, right? And was that was in 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
No Way. Was it No Way Home?
all of them have the word home in it. It was Homecoming, Far From Home,
You know what?
This one's No Way Home.
I'm pretty sure that the build up to this, like by the time they introduce Miles Morales, it's just going to be on Spider-Man, the homie. Like they're doing Spider-Man.
He's like, what up, though?
Like that's just what it's gonna be. And you know what? I'm all about it because I love Miles Morales. Let's go. Yeah. Like it's just funny that all of them have home in it. But go ahead.
Spider-Man homeschooled. Peter, have you done your homework?
Oh man.
So everybody knows now that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Yep. Because the end of what Mysterio,
which is cool because. That happens in Civil War, but it's not cool because Aunt May gets a shot and she's an old woman. But
yeah,
that's the point. Also, do you know who's not in Spider-Man 3?
Who is not in Spider-Man 3?
Uncle Ben.
You know what's funny? I was talking about this. Everybody in comic books gets to come back except for Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben is always dead.
Uncle Ben
does not get to come back.
He has to be dead.
He has to.
God
he doesn't get to come back.
Gotta be dead.
Everybody in comic books comes back. Everybody. But Uncle Ben's the only one who's never been arrested.
Uncle Ben. He was an asshole, and he was arrogant, and he owed me $80.
Oh God!
The head writer follows one rule: is Uncle Ben is fucking dead.
Oh man! Yeah, he never gets to come back. No. Poor Uncle Ben.
His family has to permanently be sad at his death.
Everybody else gets revived.
And Sam, my favorite in Spider-Man 3 is Sandman does it, and then Spider-Man just lets him go.
He did.
We'll just talk Wes Butter's favorite thing ever.
Oh my God, that movie. Oh.
When the Sandman gets away.
I have a sick daughter. It's okay. Yeah. Sandman gets away.
When the Sandman gets away.
There's a good song title. Oh man. Okay, we went on a tangent. But actually, that's funny that you actually mentioned Sandman because he's in this trailer. Like people think that because there's that shot where did you?
Yeah.
That shot where that yellow lightning hits the ground, I guess is...
People think that's Electro.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Jamie Foxx's Electro.
I didn't pick that up. But,
I didn't either, but they were like, was he... I thought he was blue. I don't even remember that movie. Like, the second Spider-Man.
I actually did not see the first Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie, and then I watched the second one, and I think it was with my ex-wife, and I was like, don't get too attached to Gwen Stacy. She's like, I really like Emma Stone. And I told her that. Well, she got really mad at me. He's a black dude that gets turned blue.
Yeah.
Because he gets the electric powers.
Yeah, so
and
I don't know why the yellow
electric
lightning
eels.
Yeah, I remember that because I've only seen that movie
Well, he was really powerful actually. It was just it was kind of lame, but he's really powerful.
Everybody and this is kind of a quick set. Everybody loves them, and they like, oh my God, we had such a great Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, and y'all slept on him, and those were the greatest movies. And I'm like, but they really weren't, though.
No, I didn't really care. Then they only did two.
Right.
Hey, the motherfucker didn't even get a trilogy.
Right. He got sequels. A sequel.
Yeah.
Like I don't like Spider-Man. Like he's not my favorite.
Same. I enjoy Spider-Man when
Tobey Maguire. Yeah, like I don't mind him like that, but like Tobey Maguire, I think he did good for what I think Spider-Man was at the time. Well, actually, I think you might be right. No, you're fine. I think you might be right. It probably was more the director because Sam Raimi is pretty incredible anyway. So, but yeah, so I don't know. I just I don't think Andrew Garfield was all that, but people love him. But I do like the new kid. Yeah. But anyway, so the lightning was Electro. The explosion was supposed to be, I guess, that it hit was Sandman. I guess that they were saying that it hit. But then if you look in that frame, like it's totally Tobey Maguire's black suit Spider-Man.
Sweet.
Like you could see the black suit in the rays like silver because you remember how it was like the webbing. Yeah. You could totally see that like him like rolling out of the way. So I'm wondering, like, when if Venom. Is Venom in it?
It's going to deal with the multiverse, so right. So it could be anything.
Actually, that's true.
And that's another thing too. Actually, I don't think that's really Doctor Strange. I think it's a Skrull, or I think it's Mephisto. I wanted Mephisto to be in WandaVision so bad, and I was so disappointed with what's her name, Agatha
Harkness.
I was really disappointed with that. and I really wanted like Mephisto, and we
So-
didn't get it, and that was kind of upsetting. But
And
whatever. But anyways, I think I'm sorry. I think it's not Doctor Strange, and why would he be wearing some motherfucking clothes? I know it's thicker, right? But
Yeah.
why wouldn't he be wearing his?
It was like snowing in the house.
clothes?
I don't know
Yeah.
what that was about.
So
but,
I don't think it knows. It doesn't want to be on him because it isn't him. So, and why we fuck this spell up? Like, because that's not really something.
Because
That's
Peter
not really
was
something
talking.
he does.
Yeah, I know. Well, see, well, and that's okay. So, in that, I kind of think the fact that he did it anyway, which seems to be counterintuitive or counter whatever to his character growth. Because remember, he started off being this very egotistical surgeon who can do whatever, and then he got broke down and humbled, and now he's supposed to be out of that. But after dude just told him Strange don't do that, is very dangerous,
Right?
And he had this growth and stopping Dormammu and all the stuff in the Avengers that he did and giving up stuff. So why now is you like being back to like, oh no, I got it. Nah, don't worry about it. Come on, Peter, let's do this. Like that just seems like, he just down there waving his hands, patty caking and all kind of stuff. Like I don't know.
Magic hula hoop and
Right. So
Peter, check this out. Woo, woo, woo.
Right. So on that hand, I do feel like there is some merit to what you think. I think maybe it could be a scroll or something. Because again, like we said at the beginning of this, literally like all of their stuff is like connected somehow.
Yeah.
Like we find out later, but it all has been connected somehow. So it very well could be a scroll. Secret Wars is coming.
I'm on Scroll Watch. Secret Wars is coming. Like,
I mean, we know that's where Nick Fury is. He's on a ship with the Skrulls. So, I mean, they said that in...
Anybody can be
which
one.
That was. But, yeah. So, yeah, anybody can be a Skrull.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw that if you saw Captain Marvel.
My dad could be a Skrull.
He could.
I'd be upset, but...
Wow.
Whatever.
Would you?
Yeah, he's a dirty Skrull.
Oh. Dirty Skrull. All right, fair enough. I like that. Yeah. All right. But
what else is in the trailer to talk about?
Everybody knows he's, Spider-Man.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
Did they show him in the trailer?
No, you hear his voice. You don't see him.
He's like an internet mogul or something.
Yeah. So he's in it. I mean, I saw his action figure, which I guess they're not making him have a wig.
Like J. Jonah Jameson action figure.
Yeah, and I was like,
catch that Spider-Man!
Right, who's out here buying a J. Jonah Jameson
arm shaking action? Bring me pictures of Spider-Man!
I love it. Arm shaking action.
Yeah.
And I don't whatever. But yeah, I saw his figure, and so he's gonna be in it. But I guess the other thing is they pretty much have the Sinister Six, but they're missing one. So it's either Venom,
Vulture,
or that's right, because he's in jail.
Yeah, Vulture,
and he met up with
Scorpion.
Somebody in jail.
Was it Scorpion?
Okay.
And they don't have. I mean, the Lizard was on the Sinister Six at some point, wasn't he? I think pretty much every one of Spider-Man's villains been again Sinister Six.
And some
they've capacity. There's rumors Rhino from Spider-Man. Was he in Spider-Man? Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2?
No,
I think it was at the end of 2.
Oh, okay.
Was it?
No, I think it was the end of the first one because it was real quick. Like, didn't he stop him, or was it the beginning of 2?
He's fighting him at the beginning, and then it shows him. Remember, he's like going through the air, and he's like swinging the manhole at him, and that's how the movie ends.
Oh, you're right. That is the end. You're right.
And he's wearing like a robot rhino suit.
Yeah, it's like a gigantic mech rhino suit.
Because what the fuck?
I mean, okay. And it was like, what was that actor's name? Paul Giamatti or something like that.
Paul
I was
Giamatti.
like, why is he the rhino?
Alexi.
You go back in time
when he was nominated for the Oscar for that. Remember he was like, hey, we want to talk to you about something. Can you imagine being in a robot suit in 10 years? You'll look like a rhino. It's like, what the fuck? We're like, yeah, that guy over there is going to be Sandman. Fucking Thomas Hayden Church is like, I am?
Yes, you are.
Yep. Hope you like sand.
Oh, man. It's coarse. It gets everywhere.
He's the owner of the network. He just starts telling his actors, all right, put on a striped shirt. You're Sandman.
Oh, man. That movie. Shit. Oh, my God. Anyway, so, yeah. But, no, I don't know, though. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, they hinted at all the different villains. You didn't get to actually see what's his name? Green Goblin, but you saw the pumpkin bomb.
Yeah, you saw it. You heard his laugh or voice or whatever.
But the one thing is hyped about it.
Mysterio's dead.
Right, yeah, he's
So
dead.
he's not going to be in there.
He's not going to
He might be.
I mean...
He might show up.
Actually, you're right. It's multiverse, so he very well could. And maybe this version of him...
such an asshole.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, he's a bad guy, so we expected that, but not like that.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities.
I always wanted Bruce Campbell to be Mysterio in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
He was supposed to be. I think in the third one, but either the studio said no or something happened.
It'd be sweet if he was, because Sam Raimi's doing Doctor Strange 2.
Mm-hmm.
It would be sweet if Bruce Campbell showed up in that movie.
Actually, because they're doing multiverse stuff, so yeah.
Alternate Doctor Strange is fucking Bruce Campbell.
That would be cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, you know what? I imagine since Sam Raimi is doing it, that Bruce Campbell will probably show up.
He probably will. He's in most.
And his brother probably will be there too.
I was just thinking that too.
His brother is also in everything.
His brother shows up in everything too.
Yeah, they both will be there.
But yeah, the new Spider-Man movie looks sweet.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I mean, I'm going to watch it. I mean, I'm just not like, because everybody's so hyped, and I'm like, meh. I really just want to move the story along, because Spider-Man is not all that.
When does it come out?
December like 21st, toward Christmas, around Christmas.
This year?
Yeah, it's this year.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Shang-Chi.
Yeah, that's, that's Friday.
Yeah.
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 Getting good reviews.
Yes, getting really good reviews, because it looks awesome.
I really hope they don't kill the Mandarin.
Yeah.
Especially
I
after
really hope they do not do
many
that.
years to finally get the Mandarin. So.
Do we know who's playing him?
I don't know that actor's name, but if you watch the trailer, it's Shang-Chi's father. Like, they don't really shy away from it, because the 10 rings, of course, they're not the actual rings, but there's the bands. They probably are, actually.
Yeah. Do you think they'll make Mandarin like 2,000, 4,000 years old?
That would be cool.
That's what he's supposed to be, right? Isn't he like a fucking alien too, or is a hybrid or something?
They've actually changed the little bit
I
that
stopped
I've
reading
read
comics, so I don't know. I just I can bring up stuff and you're like, oh yeah, it's different now.
Well, because they've changed.
Really? And like,
I don't even
read. Is really this person, and I'm like, oh my god.
No, they haven't changed Captain America. He's still the same old Steve Rogers. But
you're like, oh yeah, by the way, Bruce Banner is the Black Widow now. I'm like, what the fuck?
No. Actually, the whole Hulk thing is weird now, because it's like a horror
Hulk
thing. Yeah, it's totally weird. But you know what? That is
Hulk slash.
It's pretty much. It's called like it's like Hulk Unleashed or Hulk Unlimited or something. And it's like a horror. Like, when he freaking transforms, like, it's gory. Like, he like busts out a fucking Bruce Banner's arm. And it's like his whole.
Don't make me mad. Please, for the love of God, it's so bad.
It looks painful. Like, it's so. Like, he's like punching through people, and like he's got like a really like exaggerated kind of orangutan kind of art style.
Like the Hulk in Ultimates, where he like fucking eats shit. He like eats.
It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, I've read some of it. Because it dealt with like the trauma with his father and all of this. But anyway, I don't know what the guy going on with the Hulk.
There's no sad walking down the road and that shit.
no, not that sad beat. No, he's not out here looking for a ride.
Please do not make me angry.
You have no idea how much it hurts. Oh, please.
I'm broke and I can't afford a new shirt.
Oh, and that's the other thing. So, like, they made him immortal. That's what it's called. It's called Hulk Immortal. He can't die. So, like, if Bruce gets killed, like, murdered, and they show this, like, it's because it's super graphic, he just turns into the Hulk, like, explodes out of dead Bruce Banner, and he's like, how dare you try to kill me? Yes, he, like, proceeds to take care of whoever
is he stuck as the Hulk now?
No, he'll change back. But he's, like, cognizant. So it's, like, the best of both worlds.
Right.
But he's still kind of like, he's not as smart as Bruce Banner, but Bruce has some control over the stuff.
So what happens if you cut Bruce Banner's head off? Will Hulk still come out?
I feel like they tried, because he's gotten killed in a lot of different ways, and I think they did try decapitation, and it did not work.
It's the Hulk, the torture of Bruce Banner.
That's what this. That that comic should have been called.
Fucking waterboard. Look out!
Yeah, like they really put my man through it, and he kept coming back.
Remember that movie? It was about the CIA starting up, and it had Matt Damon in it, and they're gonna kill that girl, so they fly a plane over. They're like flying over the like jungle in South America, the Amazon. And he's talking to her, and he's like, blah, 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 and he opens the door, and he shoots her in the head, and she just goes falling out and lands in the jungle. You know, you're like, that girl's gone. No one will ever know what happened to her. Fucking eaten by a zebra. A fucking gazette. Like a panther ate her or something. Fucking did that to Bruce Banner, and they just heard screaming, and then the Hulk jumped up and blew up the plane.
That would be, you know what? That might have actually happened. Wow, that would have been incredible. Actually, just a scream, and the guy pilot is like, balls? Oh no! That would. Oh man. Okay.
I love that, man. When Thor 3, when he's flying through the air and he just like lands on Surtur, starts trying to tear his mask off.
Yeah,
it's just awesome. He fights Fenris off the edge of the world waterfall.
He does. That was pretty epic.
It was epic.
I mean, they just kicked him out of the plane.
He fought a giant wolf god on a bridge made of rainbow.
That he smashed into to turn into the Hulk. That was, I haven't seen that movie in a while.
We watched Thor 3 not that long ago. It's fucking awesome.
Nice.
It's real good. It's in my top 5, probably. And that's the other thing with, like, Black Widow. It's like, it was really good. I enjoyed it. And it sat in really nice with the other Marvel movies, I feel. Like, it shows you when you do really good world building and characters, you know, you can have a movie, and it just pretty much, you know it's going to be good, and you go into it, and it just, like you said, it goes past your expectations. I think Spider-Man 3 looks pretty great.
Yeah, I'm not excited, but I'm gonna see it.
Yeah.
Whether or not,
Shang-Chi looks good.
Yeah, that I am not excited, but I do, like, I'm more excited for that than
at the very least, it's going to be like a sweet action kung fu movie.
Right. Then that's actually what I'm hoping for. Yeah. Because, man, we haven't had one of those in a while.
Yeah, and it's like Jet Li and Donnie Yen are getting older, and they used to be like the master of doing those, and they were all good.
Yep. Yeah.
They were like Romeo Must Die.
Oh, man. So good.
Right.
Or that one
he was in Lethal Weapon 4, or was it 3?
It was 4. It was 4. Yeah.
He was really good. He was the bad guy in that. He was really good in it.
Yeah. He was in that.
Like, I miss Jet Li movies coming out.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
same thing with like Jackie Chan and stuff.
Jackie Chan was in something recently.
Jet Li doesn't do stuff. Jet Li was in a restaurant in like his hometown. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't know where he's from, but like a hurricane or something hit, and he was eating dinner with his kid. And he had to jump up on the table and with his kid, because his kid was real young. He didn't jump up on the table, didn't jump up on the balcony. Well, when he jumped up on the table, he like fucked his ankle up. And he still made it up there or something. It's something like that.
No, I think you're right.
You know what I mean? But he had like saved his kid's life or his daughter's life or something, and he fucked his leg up or he fucked his ankle up or something, and that's why he doesn't act anymore.
Gotcha.
Because we didn't think he was going to do the Expendables movies, and he did them.
Yeah, but he
didn't have very much action.
Yeah, he did not. He didn't have a whole lot of stuff.
It was limited because I think it was because of that injury.
But that was cool to see him in there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then I guess the last thing, and this is just a passing thing, because we talked about the other two trailers. That Eternals, I don't know what that's about. I don't even know if I care about the Eternals. Did you see that trailer?
Yeah, but I don't. I don't
understand it.
Like I never really honestly got into them, because I always thought like the fact that like Black Bolt is like the most powerful, superpowered human being or whatever the fuck you want to call it, because he talks, like that's kind of fucking stupid. Like I get like like Banshee's cool, right?
Right.
But like if the guy like goes like this, Like, fucking blow up the Earth on accident.
But wait, no, I'm not. But maybe are they the Eternals? What am I talking about? The Immortals. Wait, no,
I get them mixed up. That's how much. God
dang,
I give a shit.
They have too many. They have too many different friggin' Jesus. I'm not sure.
Well, we're getting into it now, man. Like this Phase 4 is all space shit. Like,
it definitely is.
This is all where the weird stuff's gonna come. Like Adam Warlock and hope. Oh my god, I want Nova so bad. Oh,
that would be cool.
The fact that we don't have Nova is fucking crazy to me. And I guess they're all dead. That's
right. Thanos
you would think when they were making those movies, they would be like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, the people that watch the Marvel movies might want to see Thanos destroy Nova Prime.
Right.
Nah, fuck them.
Right.
Let's just, nah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That was just a footnote.
It was kind of a miss.
You know what? When they fixed what Thanos did when Tony Stark snapped and killed himself, did he just restore Earth or did he restore the universe?
He probably did everything. That's my guess.
Nobody ever. Like, we haven't... Well, I guess we haven't...
Well, like, if you lived on, like, another planet or something and that happened, you'd be like, my wife just turned to dust. What the fuck is going on?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Will somebody please tell me what's happening?
So I guess we know that happened because they said that's what Carol was doing. She was out helping the other planets because, like, they don't have
that's right. And then that's why she shows up, like...
and then to fight Thanos...
Yeah.
But like...
They didn't know what to do with her because she's so fucking powerful. They're like, well, we'll just put her in space.
Right.
They're like, oh, Kevin, you're a genius.
He's making us bags of money. Kevin. Right. He's a bag of money. Yeah. But yeah, like, I wonder if I guess he did. I mean, I guess, but like you said, since the rest of the stuff is space, whatever, I'm sure we'll see something. We'll see.
I mean, we're going to see lots. We got Adam Warlock already set up, and we got... Oh my god, Quasar should already be in it. He or her. I would prefer be her. I like Viola Bell personally. Should have been Guardians. I think they were afraid to touch her being a lesbian, is what I really think it was. And they had better plans for Gamora, because Gamora needed to be romantically involved with Star-Lord.
Right.
Otherwise, who gives a shit? But, yeah. We got Nova, which... I'm pissed. They should have had Nova come to Earth instead of the Hulk and tell, everybody Thanos is coming. Like, I like how they did it with Hulk, but that would be cool. Like, Nova did it in Avengers vs. X-Men, remember? He rocketed and he crashes to Earth and he's like, the Phoenix is coming. They should have They should have done that. Is what they should have done.
That would have been, I mean, cooler. And they might introduce him, because like I said, he's in, and I know you don't read comic books like that anymore, but he's in the Champions, but it's not Alex Rider? Is that, what's the first name? Richard Rider, that's his name. Actually, the dude that is, his name is like, I think Alexander something. Kid. He's a kid, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that crashes through. See, like, and I would be fun, and he was in that really sweet Avengers show with Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Because that's basically, that team is basically the Champions. Because it's like him, Miss Marvel, Miles Morales, the Vision's kid, which I guess she wouldn't.
Wiccan
and do that.
Well, that's in the comics though. It was Wiccan and Hulkling and Speed.
Actually, they probably. Just
they're totally setting up Young Avengers.
Yeah, definitely.
And, like, people are going to be like, "Oh, well, I'm surprised." It's like, well, when you fucking have like 20 superpowered teenagers, you put them together and call it Young Avengers,
right?
And that shouldn't be surprising at all because that's what they do.
Yeah,
and it should be a fucking TV show, and it should be great.
Right.
They're going to have Stature is going to be in Ant-Man 3. We already have Wiccan and Speed from WandaVision, unless they get killed off, which is possible, or they disappear because they're not real.
But I think
they may be real,
but they're not. If they weren't real, I feel like her hearing them scream. I think she probably want to pull them from the multiverse because she's in the Doctor Strange, so she's going to find a universe that has
so good.
them.
She's Scarlet Witch now too,
and
that was the big win from that show.
Yeah,
like you're watching the show and you're like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
It was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And you're like, that's horseshit. Like, I really, I didn't like her, and I didn't like how they ended it. I don't know.
I like
it was shaping up like it was gonna. Doctor Strange was gonna be in it, and the way they were setting him up was the commercials.
Yeah,
he was gonna be in the commercials and communicate with her, and then they're like, fuck that. Let's get this girl. And they put her in it.
I mean, but it wasn't. I mean, I liked I like that she, like you said, she's ultimately Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
And she has an outfit now because she didn't have one
and it looks.
She was like the only
cool.
one. Yeah, she does.
Really cool. It's a really cool costume. It looks cooler than her fucking comic book character.
It does. I mean, and it's costume. Modernized quite a bit. So yeah, it does look.
It's weird they did White Vision. I didn't expect that.
Actually, I didn't either.
Yeah, and then she just like flew away. Like,
right. Bye. So yeah, I guess he's out there somewhere too, right? He's say goodbye to my friends.
Goodbye to my family.
White Vision's out there too. So yeah, they got
chilling out somewhere.
They got a lot of stuff, a lot of plot points to.
They got a lot going on.
But I mean, I guess that's good because that's what the.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why Black Widow was good. It didn't really have anything to do with anybody else, but it still they got mentioned because of her actions, and she was an Avenger. So, yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. Well, man, I'm gonna call it. Let's call that a wrap. First episode. I think that was good.
Awesome.
Talked about a lot of stuff.
We did.
We'll be back next week after, next month, sometime. We'll talk about some other stuff on what's happening.
Hey, on my way over here, there's a nature center down the street, and it said that they have a quilt fair coming up. That sounds pretty exciting.
A quilt fair?
It's exciting.
What in the world? A quilt fair?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well,
I don't want to say where.
I don't.
It's not. It's not. It's somewhere just outside of Wakanda. Do you think they even care about making it invisible anymore? I still would.
I don't think they do. I mean, well, no, because they didn't have like an invisible when they came. What was that one?
That was in
Avengers?
Infinity War.
Yeah.
When they were like, just open a small section, and you're like, why?
Right.
Let them keep coming through it and fucking mutilating
themselves. Just kill themselves to get through.
They just pick them off one at a time. Yeah. Open the gates. And I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Why in the world are they doing that?
So that they could run and meet them head on.
Where the hell is War Machine? Oh, there he is. He's flying around. Yeah, fucking dropping bombs and stuff.
Yeah, he was
just pick him off.
He was firebombing them. That was actually a really good scene. And I like how they had Captain America was like getting it, and then they had Black Panther like, oh no! And then they like started fighting together. Like that was good.
They jumped in the water and they're like, let's make this more difficult. They jumped in the water. We're waist deep in water.
Somebody should be on the hill, just like, why are they even? What the heck?
In the water.
Why are we? You guys are both pretty. Like what the heck?
He like smoked Captain America, dude. He
did. Like Captain America was getting it, and Black Panther was that vibranium, boy.
Yeah.
He's like, you ain't got these vibranium boots.
When they go out hunting, he doesn't have to use a gun or anything. He just chases the animal.
Right.
He's like, I feel like eating a gazelle today. The gazelle's just like, no. He ran me down.
Oh, that's true though. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So that's it for this show. We'll be back next time. And wow. Yeah. Yep. So yeah. Next time. Thanks for joining. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah. I mean, we'll be back. We got some other plans for some other stuff going on too. But yeah. Yeah.
Rob Revenge.
Lord Magnus. Out.
In my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach out in my pocket and see what it is? Then grab onto it, it's just for you. Give a little squeeze and say, how do you do? Something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach out in my pocket and see what it is? Then grab onto it, it's just for you. Give a little squeeze and say, how do you do?